Hey, what is going on guys? Welcome everyone back to another video. Hopefully you are all enjoying your day, and as you can see we are finally back for the second episode of the top 5 insane changes that have changed from the original COD 4 to the remastered version. Now in our first episode you guys absolutely smashed it with the support, so if we could do the same that'd be absolutely amazing. And if this is your first time watching this series, I highly suggest watching the first episode, which will be linked in the description below, because that one actually had possibly the best changes to COD 4, whereas this episode is going to be looking at some visual changes and some minute changes which isn't really going to affect the game too much, but in the last episode there was a lot of changes which could annoy people or maybe even make you not even buy the game in the first place. So as always, I am doing a giveaway, and this is released on October 13th. Basically I'm giving away 2 copies of Infinite Warfare, and a lot of people keep asking me if it comes with the remastered version. It does, and all you guys got to do is like the video and comment down below why you want one of these 2 copies. And I'll also be giving away 3 beta key codes for Infinite Warfare, and I think I'll actually be upgrading that to about 12 Infinite Warfare beta keys to give away instead of 3, which is going to be absolutely amazing for you guys, and we'll get straight into the video. So looking at the first change that has changed from COD 4 to the remastered version is sniper scope. So as you know, when you quick scope or when you aim down the sights, we all see a sniper scope, and as you can see on the gameplay on the screen right now, it is the COD 4 or the original COD 4 sniper scope. We aim down the sides, it has a black border with the circle there showing you who you're sniping. However, in the COD 4 remastered version, this is actually what it looks like. It is called dual rendering scopes, and this was first introduced in Call of Duty Ghosts, and basically what it does is it blurs the background, leaving the circle of the sniper scope in the middle. And basically what this allows you to do is focus on the person you're sniping in the middle, while everything else around him is going to be blurred out. So you're basically just focusing on your target, which is pretty cool. But in the original COD 4, it wasn't like this at all. As you saw in the gameplay, it was just a normal black scope that's been in Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, basically until Call of Duty Ghosts came around and changed it. And I'm not really sure if people are going to enjoy this change, especially snipers, because as we know, we basically want everything the same as it normally was in COD 4. However, I think this little change isn't going to be too bad for all those die-hard fans who want everything the same like it was in COD 4, because in the remastered version, it's a little change to the sniper, which I don't think a lot of people will mind, because no one really cared too much. In Black Ops 3 kind of had dual rendering scopes as well, and the same thing obviously in Advanced Warfare, so I don't think people are going to be too mad about it, because it's kind of the same thing we've already seen in the modern Call of Duties. So moving over to the second change, which has changed since the COD 4 version to the remastered version, what we're going to be looking at is the countdown timer. Now I kind of really didn't pay attention to the countdown timer until one of you guys, my subscribers, sent this to me, and as you can see it's by the Beast05, and he says the load and countdown timer has changed in COD 4 remastered. Personally, I like the old countdown timer. Now if you don't know what he's talking about, basically this is what he's talking about. As you can see on the screen right now, this is the COD 4 pre-match countdown timer. Before you would go into a match, normally you would get this countdown. It would go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then from it fading to black, it would go into the normal color in the game, and really the nostalgic yellow text that pops up slowly. I guess a lot of people love that. However, when you go into the remastered version, you can just tell that the graphics had a complete overhaul in terms of it being enhanced, because not only does it look better, it just looks visually appealing, because you can actually see the way it's counting down. It's actually counting down from 10 this time. I do believe it goes 10, 9, 8 all the way down to 1, and what you see is a little circle, and basically it's just hovering around each time going down by 1. Personally, I think it's a nice change. Obviously it's more of an aesthetic change that really doesn't change the gameplay or anything. It's visually appealing, and basically all they're really doing is making it a bit more modern, and a bit more modern in line with all the new Call of Duties, because back then, that's when Call of Duty first started. Obviously they didn't really know what people wanted, but apart from then the graphics have improved, and personally I really do like the change. Let me know what you guys think. Do you prefer the old countdown timer or the new one? Personally, if I had to choose, I'd probably go back down to the old one, because I still love that nostalgic feel, but obviously the new one looks so much more clean, and it does look very nice. Now if we head over to the third change, which we'll be seeing in the remastered version, we're going to be seeing new medals or accolades. Now I didn't really put this into the first episode of this series, because in the first episode we were looking at some breakthrough changes which is happening in the remastered version. However, I guess you could say this is also the same type of thing in terms of everyone wanting it to be the same thing as it is in COD 4. And basically the new medals or accolades, as you can see on the screen, is medals that pop up when you get like a 5 kill streak, which will say bloodthirsty, when you capture a flag, which will say team player, or basically when you get on a big streak. And more or less in COD 4, there was none of this at all. The only time a medal would appear on your screen is when you ranked up or when you prestige or something like that. Basically, if you went to level 52, it would have the icon of 52 and it would say level up, congratulations or whatever. But as you can see now, they've added in new medals, which is quite interesting. Obviously, we've had medals since like World at War, Modern Warfare 2, but we really didn't have it in COD 4. And I'm not sure if you guys are going to enjoy the change or not, because as I said, a lot of people want everything the same as it was in COD 4. Personally, I really don't mind the new medals. Of course, some people might think it's a bit annoying as it pops up in the screen every 2 seconds or whenever you get a kill or whatever. But if you happen to be a fan who doesn't like these accolades appearing up in the top of your screen and you want it to be as original as it was to the normal COD 4, guess what? Raven Studios has saved you, because on Twitter, the lead designer said Raven has added an option to disable the in-game HUD icon displays for models. So basically, if you don't like the medals appearing up on your screen where it says 5 kill streak, bloodthirsty, 10 kill streak, or team player, as I said before, basically whenever you capture a flag or do something good in the team, you get a medal popping up. And Raven Studios, the people behind Remastered, the COD 4 Remastered, they've given you the option to get rid of it. So once again, if you want it to be as original as it is to COD 4, you have the option to do it. And basically Raven Studios are listening to the community when it comes down to these little changes, because we want it to be as perfect as possible. And they've also added in some new changes, which I'll get soon within the video. So looking at the next change, this is also a little minute change that could annoy people, because as I said before, they want it to the most original copy of COD 4 they can. And basically we're going to be looking at the mini-maps. So if we have a look at both these mini-maps side by side, obviously the left one is COD 4, the one on the right is the remastered version. You can obviously see the difference between the two mini-maps. Now the first thing I've got to say is the one on the left, the COD 4 one, obviously is quite small. You can't really see that much. However, in the remastered version, you can tell it's a lot bigger, and when you put it into full screen like an actual match, as you can see right here, it really doesn't distract you from anything too much. And obviously if there's someone across the map shooting behind you, whatever, you can see them a little bit easier. And in COD 4, the map is a little bit smaller. Obviously it has that nostalgic feel because it is the COD 4 minimap, and personally I like what Raven Studios has done here. They've obviously updated the minimap to make it look a bit more clean, a bit more modern, and obviously it's pretty much just a whole new graphic overlay on top of all the HUD icons, which is absolutely amazing. Let me know what you guys think. Do you prefer the old one or the new one? I personally prefer the new one because it obviously looks a bit more clean, a bit more nice. But apart from that, it really isn't going to help or change or break the game too much, which isn't that bad because it's just a little change that is more visually appealing. Now, if we head over into the last change, this is a change that more or less annoyed a ton of people, including me. And we're going to be talking about the headshot icons and icons in the bottom left corner. So as we know, in all Call of Duties, if you get a headshot, if you kill someone, it appears in the kill feed in the bottom left corner. Now, if you look at the image right now, this is what the headshot icon in Call of Duty 4 Remastered. However, you can tell that the headshot icon looks very similar, if not, it is probably the same one as it was in Advanced Warfare. A lot of people really didn't like that either, and now you may be wondering, it is just a headshot icon, why are you getting mad? Basically, this is the normal headshot icon in COD 4. Everyone loved it, and if you're a sniper person who likes getting feeds, getting a trick shot, I don't know, but you would probably love the original headshot icon, where it is the white head with the red crosshairs on it, which is basically the symbolic or basically the nostalgic icon of Call of Duty, and obviously the headshot icon in general. It looks absolutely awesome, and of course they had to get rid of it and obviously make it look like that. However, if you're a person who's getting mad right now, basically what Raven Studios has done, as you can see on the screen, is that they updated the obituary icons for headshots and melee kills to match the original theme, and as you can see, that's what the lead designer said. So basically the original headshot icons are coming back to the remastered version, which is awesome. Once again, they're really listening to the community, and their feedback we're giving them is helping them create the best remastered version of COD 4 they possibly can. So as you can see with Raven Studios, I guess they're trying to listen to the community because we're obviously giving them feedback so they can make the game even better for us, which is absolutely awesome. And if you guys have seen some big changes which make or break the game, let me know in the comment section down below. It'd be greatly appreciated. As you can see, that is another episode. I hope you guys did enjoy. We have the giveaway, which is going to be operating in about a week or so, which is going to be awesome. I can't wait till I give those prizes away because it's been a while since we've done a giveaway, so that's going to be absolutely amazing. But nonetheless, guys, hopefully you did enjoy the video. If you have, drop it a thumbs up. It'd be greatly appreciated, and I will catch you guys later. Globe out.